I'm live. Hello. I'm slightly late. I waited until like 22 and was like, I should probably go make a coffee and stuff like that and blah blah blah. Anyway, hello. Caradog is in Monte Carlo, probably. It might be Monaco. One of those kinds of places, I would imagine. So now it's just me. So hello, folks. I'm going to get a pop-out chat just so I can read it a bit better. Let's get my windows lined up. Imagine if I'd done this before starting. Okay. Hello, Muerto. How's it going? I'm going to quickly back read the chat. Let's see. Hello, Mike's Unboxing. We're going to be looking at Mike's Unboxing's board today. So I've got that in front of me. Going to see if we can make that work. Scrolling down. Hello, everyone. Daylight savings are not until the end of the month, correct. Ken Sutherland says, G-Man, those headsets you repaired with the replacement battery, did it last? Yeah, they last pretty good. The replacement batteries outlasted the headsets in both instances. So like I've done that repair on 2 different headsets, and both of the headsets have been replaced now, but that's because the headset itself got tired and grotty. Switches wore out, ear cups wore out, and like my personal set, were working fine, but I just wanted a new set of headphones just because they were getting old and tired and stuff like that. And also I just wanted to see if a newer headset would just give me improved quality, better sound quality, better microphone, stuff like that. And there was mixed results from that. I was intending to do a review of that headset, but I never got around to it. But the long and the short of it is, though, the repair held up just fine, though, yeah. Let's see. Who's taking odds on the mic motherboard repair? I don't know. Someone should take odds. I look cold, same as me. Yeah, it's a bit chilly. Also, just this camera is set to fairly cold, just because that's just the color tone that I use for the videos. I tend to go for a bit more of a clinical look. So yeah, it's just the way I shoot the videos. I just have it at a very, like, the lighting in the workshop is like 4,000 Kelvin, I think. It is daylight white in here. So yeah, just normally for the podcast, Caradog dials in a bit of a warmer tone. But yeah, we're at the repair bench now, so everything is cold and clinical and such. So yeah. Let's see. Caradog in the Mediterranean on a cruise. It could be. It could be a cruise. That's also possible. Or the Caribbean. Stefan got a 9070 XT for 630. Yeah, that's a good buy. Nice shot on that one. Just finished editing the video. Be with you soon for the destruction. Good. Is it me or is Graham's volume low today? Yeah, it could be a bit higher actually. I usually have this mic dialed down a little bit just so I can increase it in post because this is the recording mic. Let me just boost it up a bit. Let's see, filters, compressor. Let's just up that to 10 decibels of gain. Did I actually apply that? I don't think I did. Hold on. Hello? There we go. All right, that's 10 decibels of gain. So it should be a little bit louder now. How's that? I can go a bit louder than that, but, you know, let's see how we go. Oh, the shifting side to side thing. Yeah, I'll address this because this came up in this week's video quite a lot. I'm standing up at the moment. So, yeah, I have been to physio about my leg and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, TLDR, I have sciatica in my right leg, which is putting me in chronic pain. And the swaying from side to side is me just rocking my hips back and forth, and that relieves the pain. So that's what the swaying is all about. It's me trying to relieve pain. And yeah, it works basically. So yeah, I'm sorry if it's annoying. There were an unreasonable amount of people in the comments on last week's video that were just like, stop swaying, oh my god. And I'm just like, actually, I'm in chronic pain. Thanks for being a dick about it. So yeah. But yeah, anyway. I don't need sympathy. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And jokes are 100% okay. I'm not sensitive about it. But that's just what it's all about, basically. So yeah, I will either be swaying from side to side. If I'm not, I'm probably sitting on my left leg with my right leg on the stool or something like that. So anyway, it's not annoying. You sway away. Thanks, Muerto. You're a true friend. So yeah, it is the sciatica dance. Stevie says Caradog scalped his 9070 years, living it up on the proceeds. Not yet. It's still in the shop. I need to take it home and play with it. Retro Anu says, I feel your pain as I suffer with sciatica. Yeah, mood. Stretching helps relieve the sciatica pain. Yeah, I have various stretches that I do occasionally as well. I'm still working on integrating those into the daily routine. Because a lot of this, like, I need to figure out stretches that I can do while standing. Because I can't exactly lie on my back in the shop to do exercises. At home, I've got various ground exercises that I do now and then. But I can't really do those in the shop. Cider lubrication is needed. There probably will be. I've got a coffee first, though. So, yeah. I need an AI to sway the video in time. Jim says, what was the final outcome with the RGB on the last no post on Sunday? So, the customer had disabled the RGB. They didn't elaborate exactly on how. Based on other comments on that video, I believe that there was a tiny little remote control widget plugged into the ARGB wire that was disconnected, and that maybe that was just bundled in the wires somewhere and I didn't find it, or it had been removed from the computer. But I think there was a missing piece, basically. So yeah. All right. I'm told swimming is good. Yeah, I've got swimming on the board as well, actually. My friend actually invited me to go to a flotation tank where you go and you sit in a flotation tank with heavily salinated water, so you just naturally float. And it's like dim lighting and soothing music and stuff. And he says, because he's had the same issue as me previously as well, and he said it was really good. And he said, I haven't been for a while. I've been meaning to go again. Let's book a visit. And I was like, sure thing, thanks, man. So yeah, and just general swimming is planned as well. So yeah, Harris.com also said, sorry, I just went to read Harris's message and saw Muerto above saying, have you tried twerking? No, Muerto, I have not. I do not twerk. Also, actually, I think that would hurt a lot. That's not a good motion for me to do. Anyway, Harris says, had sciatica too, you have my sympathy. Thanks, folks. And yeah, DJ Velasquez, yeah. So sciatica is caused by multiple things. My physiotherapist thinks that I have a herniated disc, also known as a slipped disc. I'm not getting much back pain, but again, that's what the physio thinks it is. He's a doctor, I'm not. I trust him. So yeah. So yes. Right, let's get into doing some stuff. Yeah, it's not so much a sensory deprivation tank. It's kind of a similar deal to that, though, I think. So yeah. All right. Let's get to it. If I switch to bench cam, huzzah. Gifts. I say gifts. This is a Tough Gaming X570 Plus. I can tell because it says on the box. So this was sent in by Mike's Unboxing. And this board apparently does not post. I think Mike said it gets stuck on RAM training and stuff like that. But also he said it's been a hot minute since he looked at it. So, you know, there's a couple of unknowns. Oh, we've got some scratches. Oh, I've just noticed some. Okay, just while I was looking at it, I just spotted something interesting. These little notches. Where are we? These little notches and scratches you can see in the board. That's from PCI Express cards coming in and out. Might take a closer look at that, just in case. That's a ground plane, so that doesn't matter. But I just want to make sure that those traces aren't disturbed. Literally just saw that as I took it out the box. So yeah, this kind of thing does happen. There are some cases where getting PCI cards in and out without scratching up the motherboard is really hard. So like, it happens. It's not the first time I've seen it, but just an interest thing. At any rate, though, I think we're just going to start out by just hooking this thing up and just seeing if we can make it go. So yeah, microscope time soon. I'm going to turn it on and just see what it does first. So yeah. Marcus says, when I had a slip disc, I couldn't walk for like 2 months. Yeah, I don't think I've got like a catastrophically slipped disc. I think it's just agitated is the term the doctors use. It's agitated. So yeah. Cool. Right, let's take a look at this thing. So let's get it out of the board. Also, I was sent pens and torches. Behold, official Mike's unboxing torch. Ah, how's that? Oh, you press that in. There we go. Ah, yeah. Get blinded, idiots. All right. And there's pens there too as well. Right. Oh. Put that to one side. And let's get this thing hooked up. So I've got to one hand here. I'm just going to grab from another board. Oh. I've got a 5800X here, not an X3D, just an X. So I'm going to lob that in there. Whoop. Put that in there. And let's lob some RAM in there as well. Just some, yeah, this is just some Viper Patriot Viper 4400 CL19 modules. You'll remember that B550 Pro that Caradog and I were trying to make go with the 5700X3D. Well, yeah, I ended up buying the whole shooting match from the customer. The customer sold it to me for, let's say, a very agreeable price. Thank you very much to that client. And I did a parts shuffle. So I moved the 5700X3D that wouldn't boot in that board to another computer, and I'm putting my 5800X into it. So I have working combinations now. So yeah. Hello, Caradog, live from Bahrain, somewhere. Who knows? So yeah, right. Memory, CPU. Let's put this box to one side again. And get this keyboard out of the way. And let's start hooking stuff up. Paul Turner says, I slipped my disc catastrophically, had to have an operation and learn to walk again. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Man, hearing some of these stories, I don't have it that bad. I'm still functional. I'm still walking to work. Like, I moan about the pain and stuff like that, but yeah, I think I got lucky to a certain extent. It could have been an awful lot worse. Also, by the way, I'm aware that the bench cam is jumping. This is an issue that I've been dealing with for a while. I need to sit down and figure out what the hell is going on with that, but I can't be bothered to fix it now, so just deal with it, folks. Right. Okay, we've got power. I'm just going to find the power button widget. Where is front panel? It is there. Boop. And we need that. We're going to need a graphics card as well. Let me find a graphics card. How well can you hear me from over here, by the way? I'm standing across the room at the moment, and I don't have the lapel mic on. Just so I know if I've got to shout. Time for a new YouTube rig. The merch sales aren't that good. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, people have been buying stuff. So mega thanks to everyone who's been buying merch. Can't hear you. We can hear you fine, I see. Very poorly. Yeah, cool. That's fine. That's about what I expected. Yeah. Merch sales are doing well. Not enough to buy a new computer or anything, but yeah, people are buying it. I definitely need more designs though, which I expected. You know, I wanted more designs out, but like I said in the promo, I think you know, it's taken me this long to get this far. Just heckin' launch with what you've got. You know. Oh, I need to get a thing as well. I'll steal it. No one will know. Nope, that's EPS. Not me messing with Caradog's overclocking bench. Almost. CPU fan. Okay, I think we've got enough to fire this thing up. I'm just going to get capture as well. Lucky I've got that set up already. Do I have a screen for that? Live Gamer HD2. What happens if I click on this? Ah. All right. That's the microscope there. Cool. All right. I found the microscope. Camlink. Let's repurpose this. Camlink 4K. You are now a Game Capture HD. And we'll just transform, reset transform. And let's add a video source. Video capture. Add existing. Face link. Okay. Hello there. And let's go up into the corner. Dirty resize. Dirty resize. There we go. Lock that. Good. All right. Let's go back to the bench cam. And I'm just going to add that capture there as well. Video capture. Add existing. The hell was that? Something beeped at me and I have no idea what beeped. Oh, I see. It was a computer running memtest over in the corner. Apparently memtest beeps when it's completed. I've never been around for it completing before. Okay. Well then, I'm going to carry on. Let's put that up there. All right, we're ready. Push the button. Oh. It helps if I, plug something into the power supply. All right. One more try. Oh, is it kill? Is it mega dead? Is it actually turbo dead? I thought it did something. We've got RGB. Okay, I'm just going to turn it off and BIOS reset it for a sec. Not that I think that's going to do anything, but I thought this was powering on, so I thought we were going to get something out of it. Right. Going for the BIOS reset. Skill issue, apparently. Hello, Sai. We're fixing this motherboard, but also it might be a real... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, this might be a real short journey. I thought this board was powering on to some kind of extent. But yeah, it might be... I am not that good at diagnosing an actual no power situation, so this might be a shorter journey than I expected. What's the battery voltage? Sure, let's check that while we're waiting a polite 60 seconds. Ugh. Out of circuit battery is 3.02, which is fine for the purposes of this. On a desktop board, I wouldn't bother replacing that. It's low, but like that's not causing us problems. So yeah, I'll fix it, says Muerto. Have you got any suggestions on where to start? All right, here we go. Let's try again, just in case we get anything. And I'm going to screwdriver it just to make sure that... It's not that I don't trust this thing, but I don't trust this thing. All right. No, that categorically doesn't want to go. Okay, right. Let's do some stabbing, I guess. Let's check that VCore isn't shorted. We've got a 5800X in there, Quentin. Measure the inductor's pins on 12 volt, 5 volt, and VCore. Check those scratches. Yeah, okay. Let's get started. Right, so I'm going to pull out the graphics card. Because right now we've got no power, so graphics is the least of our concerns. Get rid of all of this nonsense. And let's get rid of that for a sec, because we're not expecting to get a picture anytime soon. How do the traces look on the microscope? Yeah, I'll have a look at that in just a sec. I'm just going to measure some things first. Okay, right. Right, 12 volt, 5 volt, and VCore. So, firstly, got 21 ohms. I'm going to unplug the EPS connector. Because I think power supplies go low resistance when they're in standby. I might be wrong. Yeah, there we go. We've got 10K on the EPS connector now. That's slowly charging because we've got a lot of input capacitance there, if my memory serves me. So, okay. EPS is fine. I need to pull up a pin out for the 24 pin because I don't actually know that one off by heart. 24 pin out. Right, 24 pin out. If the RGB is going, then the board isn't dead per se. Yeah, I mean, that just means we've got 5 VSB, which isn't saying much. You kind of get 5 VSB. You'll have 5 VSB unless there's a hole in the board, you know. So, yeah, that's not actually saying much, unfortunately. Right, I've got a ground pin there. Am I on shot at the moment? Yeah, cool. And then we've got 5 VDC next door, so let's check you. 181 ohms with the power supply connected. Unplugging it. Right, pin 3 to pin that one. About 50K unplugged. RAM out as well, sure thing. I'll defer to folks because, as I say, I don't know motherboard board diagnostics that well. Right, let's see. 12 volt, ATX 12 volt. Let's find you. So let's go back to my ground connection there, and 12 volt is down here. $2.3K. And let's just check 3v3 as well while we're checking rails. $2.3K on 3v3 as well. So no screaming shorts there. Let's have a look at those scratches just to see if that could be an issue. Just taking it off the box. Relocating things. Right. Stand by, everyone. I'll get you a view in a sec. I'm just figuring out positioning. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, let's go to Live Gamer. And let's go to there. Right. So there's our number 1 scratch. That is all on a ground plane. So that guy is that's not an issue. That's just a scratch to the ground plane. That's not a problem. No one cares. Over there. I think that's all no stuff. We've got some scratched traces there. I don't think anything has been knocked off, though. What do you think? You see missing components? You reckon? Like, maybe there was something there? These are all pillows. This is all no stuff. These are rounded pillows. That maybe. Possibly something from here, yeah. Bottom right. What, this guy here? Oh, can't see shit. Oh, hold up a sec. Yeah, sorry, I've just realized you guys are... What the hell is going on with this? Reset, transform. There. Sorry, folks. Okay, let's try that again. Let me just find something to prop up the board so it's at an angle. It's easier to see things then. All right, where was I? Okay, there's the first one. Not a big deal. There we go. Let me just refocus a little bit and reduce bright. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit easier. Okay, right, so where was I? Yeah, these are all pillows, so that's all no stuff. I think that, again, pillows here, that's a no stuff. Maybe that is knocked off components. So yeah, I'm gonna do counts here. So I'm gonna call I'm gonna call this 1, this 2, and this 3. Oh yeah, 4, 5. So yeah, there's definitely possibly missing stuff there. So yeah, the question is, what is missing? Yeah. Board schematic avails? I have no idea. Is that the EC chip? I think so, yeah. That Nuvoton. There we go. Is that an EC? Again, I don't know desktop motherboards very well. Whoop. 345, definitely a little resistor gone. Yeah. Because, like, you can imagine if this is a PCI card blanking plate, that's gone bonk, 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 bonk across there. Super IO. Yeah, that's the EC, basically. High res of the board would be handy. That would tell us if there's something missing, but it wouldn't tell us what is missing, is the catch here. If the same board I have here was not in a system sitting on the floor, I'd look. Mood. I wonder. Hold on. An X570. What else have I got lying around? Okay, roll with me for a sec. There's only so many ways of wiring something up. So what is that chip? That is a Nuvoton NC T6798D. And this other board, what are you? Focus. 66870. Ah, it's different. That's a shame. For a moment, I was like, I'll look at another board and use that as a reference. So yeah, it's schematic time. Yeah, we're going to need something. All right. Okay, I'm going to quickly do some Google searching. Let's go to Benchcam for a minute. If anyone finds a schematic for this before I do speak up. I'm going to Google search it. You post in Discord. Oh, way ahead of me. Cool. Much thank. Hold on a sec. Let me take a look-see. X570 Plus boardview.cad. Delightful. Let's see if we can open this. Let's see, extract. Right. I hope Flexboard View can open a CAD file. Posted same area on a B550 plus Wi-Fi 2. Okay. That looks promising. Okay, that could be interesting. Okay, I'll get back to you, TFT. Let me just see if I can open this file. Open. Downloads. Flexboard View is thinking about it. Flexboard View is thinking about it. Looks like Flexboard View can't open it. I'm not fully up to date. I'm on version 5.0514 at the moment. I think that's only like one version out of date, though. Alright, might have to do some rummaging. Are you able to open this, Lead Farmer? Have you tried opening this file? What did you manage to open it with? Board View. I'm going to try and update Flexboard View and open Board View and see what we can find. Right, FlexBV download. Right. Hold up, I've got to find my license data. Latest version is 5.06. Yeah, I'm like one version out of date. I don't think that's actually going to help me right now. I don't think that's going to help me right now. So I'm going to quickly try open Board View. Releases. Release me. We don't know if the file is even functional. Yeah. Oh, you opened it in FlexBV, fine. Oh, okay, yeah. What version are you on, Muerto? Are you on latest? Okay, I will accelerate my finding my license in that case. Stand by. Flexboard. You. Flexboard. I've really got to organize this somewhere. Oh, that's why. I think it's in Discord. Here we go. Right. Got my license details so I can get the latest version now. Right. Yeah, 5.06. Yeah, you're on the latest version, so it might be that the latest version works. Cool, let me just quickly update my Flexboard View. It will only take a second. The longest part was just actually digging out my license. I've really got to stick that in just a notepad file somewhere for quick access. Something like LastPass. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Let me quickly make a LastPass note for it. Add. Open my vault. Just double check I'm not doing display capture while I do all of this. Notes. New note. Flex bv. Look at this absolutely fascinating stream of me organizing my software licenses. Okay, done, done. Minimize that. Oh, hey, it opened. While I've been waiting, it has opened it in the background. It just took ages. All right, we're cruising. Let's go to display capture. We want that one. Wha-bam. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, so... alright, so this shows parts, assuming they were all there. However, the problem is, does any of this actually tell us what's missing? Can you show on the scope again? Stand by. Right. Bottom line of the pop-up. Hold on. Okay. Oh, interesting. It does it? Right, hold on. So, so that says 01R188. What does that mean? Does this mean it's a 188 ohm, or I'm trying to figure out how to pass the message. Google time. Ugh. Okay, here we go, everyone. All right. 01R188. 01R188. Thanks. Awesome. Outstanding. Okay, useless. Resistor. Useless. Resistor code. No. Useless. SMD. Oops. That might be a thing. I don't trust any of these. Okay, resistor 1R18. Okay, what does this mean? 1.18 ohms? Yeah, I mean, obviously 1206 size, that's the easy bit. The value's the bit we need. Middle of the part, not the pad. Yeah. So... Okay, I'm still lost. 18 ohm? Did you click on the resistor? Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, same thing. 1.18 ohms. Yeah, find another one on the board and compare. We could. That's actually viable. Hold on. So we're missing these parts here. 0169. 01R189. I think this is pad number. Because, like, measure one you got. Which one? Your version sucks. Update. It's one version out, Muerto. Does the newer version give you more information then? Like, help me out here. Help me. I need information here. I need information, not riddles. So, yeah. The thing is, that's resistor 188. That's my point, iPhone Repair. Exactly that. I can see values and all. Okay, right. The newer version gives values. Let me finish updating. Hold on. I'm just going to flip back to Benchcam for a sec. Bam. Right, let me carry on updating my Flex board view version then. Flex. Replace. All right, let's try that again. Windows protected your PC. Thanks. Display capture. There we go. That opened a lot quicker. All right. Right, what do we get now? There we go. Oh, look at that. Now we're cooking. Yeah, there's way more information now. Okay, right. So, yeah. 0 ohms, 16th of a watt. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Newer version cooks. There we go. Then 75 ohm. Okay, now we've got information. Now we're cooking. So the question. So now we need to guess which ones are actually missing. Let's go back to the microscope a sec. I'm going to adjust views on things. If it's a no stuff, it'll say no assembled. Aha, yes. No assembled. Ah, glorious. Okay, right, we're cooking. We're cooking. Let's go to here. Got to move my keyboard out of the way. All right, so I'm going to grab a marker super quick. So this guy down here. No, I'm not going to use a marker actually. I'm just going to make a mental note. So let's start with this guy here. So that's no stuff. We don't care. This guy here. That's no stuff. This guy here. No stuff. This guy here. All right, that's a 470 picofarad capacitor. This guy here. That's a 0 ohm resistor. And that is clearly no stuffed, but just for posterity, yeah, no stuff. Cool. Is OR767 damaged? Okay. OR. One sec. OR767. 787. OR767. There it is. One moment. It could be. It's definitely scratched. That's no stuff. That is stuffed. That's a 0 ohm resistor as well. Okay, right, hold on. Whoop. That's present and working. That is providing 0 resistance, which is what it should be doing. So yeah, these two are basically the problem. If we replace those two, we've basically fixed this. And as for the traces, I think they're probably okay. I vote we just replace those two missing components and then see how we go. Let's try that. The traces might be damaged, but I think we should just replace the two missing components that we've identified and just see if it runs. So yeah, a 0 ohm is just a calibrated solder blob. Caradog. No. If no post-test traces, downstream beat. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I could probably beat them out anyway. Stand by. Trying to see where this is going. Let's look closelier. Hold on. I'm trying to normally I would just hold things while I angle them, but for this, so you guys can see, I've got to actually hold it steady. No, I think we've got a problem with that. That's time for a calibrated solder blob, though. Yeah, that definitely wants a calibrated solder blob there. That guy, I think, is probably fine. I don't think I can check that one, though, because that goes off somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'm going to solder blob along here as well. What I'm going to do is just gently scuff up the top here and just tin the traces. Is Mike getting mates rates for this repair job? I guess. I don't know. This is interesting nonetheless. Okay. Wick wire repair. Yeah, maybe. Okay. This is significantly more involved than I thought it was going to be. But yeah. It goes from pin 1, not the one that you were on. Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna clean the board. I'm gonna throw down some alcohol and just clean that area up a bit, just try and make it a bit clearer. Might regret this in a minute. We'll find out. Okay. Never listen to me. Yeah. Don't you ever get tired of being wrong, Muerto? How's this Mobo so badly damaged? This is a slip with a PCI card, with a graphics card. This is really easy to do this kind of damage. So, yeah, like, nothing doing. Huh. Oh, I'm not in beep mode. That's why it's not beeping. Cool. Right, we have continuity from here to here, but not to here. So that's a break about there. That's a break. FYI, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay. Groovy. Let's get the soldering iron going. Okay, here we go. What tip have I got on there? Yeah, you'll do. So just for posterity, folks, I'm kind of flying blind here. I'm not practiced in ATX board repair. So good luck, everyone. I was not anticipating doing this. I actually thought this was going to be a BIOS flash. So yeah, check the 4 tracks below. That's audio. I don't care about audio. I think that's fine, and also I don't care about audio right now. The board doesn't turn on. Audio is the least of my concern. This is fun, says Muerto. Hey. Imagine, Muerto, you could be here. You could be standing next to me, guiding me every step of the way. Right. 350. Yeah, I'm going to go 380. I could. Right. Oh, that was a mistake. I needed to expose more copper. I'm just going to immediately clean that up and start again. Hold on, everyone. I don't know what part of me thought that was going to work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run a wire. This one's a run a wire job. Easy choice. Okay. Gonna change out my equipment. Yep. Busting out the J-tip. And let's get the small solder. Okay. Cool. Right, and I want just a bit of solder on there as well, please. Cool. Just lingering, just so I can burn through the enamel coat on the wire. Okay, right. Do a little bit of cleaning up there, and then we'll just do a quick continuity test. Don't worry about me munging the wire about. It's reasonably tough. If it can't stand up to being hit with a toothbrush, then it wasn't strong enough in the first place, is my policy. Okay, right. Knife? Knife? There, knife. Boink. Oh, I changed the blade on this knife today. This is the Muerto Made in Great Britain special. This guy will cut your eye just looking at it through a camera. Love it. I'm not even going to nudge the wire with it. I'll just cut it. All right, let's nudge the wire with the toothpick instead. There we go. Continuity check. I have to admit, I haven't been brave enough to use any of them yet. I've been going through my other blades, but the other blades are crap and last about 10 seconds. However, I've sworn myself that I will only use this one for like jobs like this, and when I'm just like opening boxes, I won't use it for opening boxes. Cool. That's a fixed trace. Right, this guy's a little bit trickier. That's coming up from here by the looks of things. It's coming from here, and it goes along here, down here, and buggers off somewhere up here. Where are you actually going? Can we follow you all the way? It goes up to a via. So, yeah. Do I think that's actually broken? No. That trace is fine. I don't think that trace is broken. I'm going to leave it alone. Right. Right. Okay, cool. So now we've got now we need a right, now I need a 470 picofarad capacitor and a 0 ohm resistor. So these are both 0402. I'm gonna raid a MacBook logic board for this because I think that's going to be the fastest way to find some. So let me find my donor board. There's a MacBook board with a separate PCH. Aha! Victim found. I generally use the really old MacBook boards for donor parts, just because I know that they're not, you know, I try and strip the generic parts off older boards, so I haven't messed with them as much. Okay. Let's come back to LibEnch Cam. Oh. Right. One of the resistors is P-good. It won't power on without it. Ooh, fun. Very nice. Ba, 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 ba. You can recommend an Alpha snap-off knife. Yeah, I've got a bunch of cheap ones of those lying around. Ugh. These are the knives that I should be using for box cutting and stuff like that with the snap blades. But I've got a bad habit of picking up whatever comes to hand, so I've got a bad habit of using the nice knife for basic stuff. Alright, looks like it's going to be a repair. Don't speak too soon, Lead Farmer. We're a long way from a working board, but we've got a plan here. We've got a plan. Alright. Cool. So I need to find a 0 ohm resistor and a 470 picofarad capacitor. So let's pull up. This is a 820-2338. So let's open schematics. Apple. What did I say? 2838. 2838. Le display capture. All right. Can we just search for 0 ohm? No. How's a 0 ohm going to manifest on a MacBook board? Let's try 470 PF. 0201, that's too small. Have we got something bigger? 0201, 0402, there we go. C7581. You, I'm stealing you. So that this little oh, every application uses different mouse controls. This little diagonal boy here is that guy there. I'm stealing it. And this will be a perfect time to show off My hot tweezers, baby. We'll be busting these out in just a sec. So let's also find our 0 ohm resistor. So I'm just going to pull up chat. O.O. O.O. Or what about ORO? Nope. O.0. Nope. Yeah, serious question. What's a R00? Whoops. R00? Nope. How do we find a 0 ohm resistor? I'll wait and see if anyone in chat knows for that. Need to look in viewer and manually find. By all means, where shall I start? Where do we start? That's a no from me, I think. Oh, heck. Oh, I didn't even have the thing up. All right. What board is it? It is a 820-2838. Right. I'm going to get this capacitor off while Muerto does dog's body work for me. Thanks, babe. So, whoop. 0R. I'll quickly try that. Hold on. 0R. No, 0R does not give any results. I mean, of course, there's a non-zero chance that there's no 0 ohm resistors on the board, but I find that hard to believe. Whoop. Right. That guy there. Okay, right. Right, hold up a sec. Firstly, just as a quick interest thing, I'll just quickly introduce this. I am recording a review for this. This is the Secure HT140 hot tweezers, and I've got dual mini micro J tips on them. So Type-C powered hot tweezers, super cool. I've been practicing with these yesterday and today, and so far I'm super impressed. These are JBC C210 cartridges, so they're fully replaceable. Very cool. And yeah, I've been practicing with this, and I'm really impressed so far. I want to play with these more later in the stream, but we'll see if we have time. My intention was that we would sit down with a scrap board, and you guys can say, try taking this off, try taking that off, and we just do some testing. But for now, I'm just going to take this off with it. So let me plug this in. Right, so we'll just start heating these up. Wabam. And let's see, I want let's go 360 and see how it does with that. And microscope view. I am going to wet the joins slightly with some fresh solder, but just because that helps in any case. That feels like a ground plane. I think we've got some solder on there though. Let's go for it. Bam. And let's just quickly save that before we lose it. And yes, I did just snatch it off the tips with my fingers. Do not question me. put that in the stand. That was 360 degrees. You're not supposed to pick your nose with the tweezers. Fingers of steel. Well, those micro J-tips, they're so small and there's so little thermal energy there that just the sweat on your fingers will let you just go boop with something. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. Let's not lose that. I need some actual tweezers now. Let's find the nice tweezers. Whoop. Okay. Right, I'm going to put down a little bit of flux, and then I can probably just hot tweezers those back on. Let's see, R1990. Thanks, Moeto. I might ask you to repeat that in a sec if it scrolls off chat. Everyone remember R1990. Okay. I'm going to stand sideways for this. Here we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, hang on a sec. I need to turn the board around so I'm not working cack-handed. I took out one of the cartridges from these earlier on, and I think I put it in at a slight angle. So as you can see, the tips don't quite meet evenly. So I'll need to adjust that at some point. That was me messing with the cartridge earlier on when I was recording review footage. Still, not bad, not bad. Okay. Everyone's reminiscing. Cool. All right. R1990. Let's take a look. R1990. Are you sure? That looks like a 10K resistor to me. Have I got data for this? Hang on a minute. Board. Oh, okay. We have no data on this. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you sure about that, Muerto? I've got a different schematic. Interesting. Yeah, maybe my schematic is wrong. You know what? We can easily test this, so hold on. We can very easily check this. All I've got to do is find it on the board and measure it. So let's find R1990 on the board. Stand by. Let's find out whether the amateur or the professional has the wrong board view, has the wrong schematic. Okay, right. So we are looking for this guy here. Let me find it. So there's Q7990, and we're going down, down, and I think it's that guy there. It's that one there. Let's measure it. I can't be bothered to set up multimeter cam, so you guys will just have to take my word for it. It's a 10K. Muerto, your schematic is wrong. Get wrecked. R7760. Let's try that one. Stand by. R7760. Hello? R7760. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, that's a 0 ohm. Cool. Where are you? You are there. Okay. I say there as if it's a helpful thing to say. Whoop. That would be... Oh, it's no stuff. It's no stuff. Ruined. Wrecked. Absolutely taken down. Control F 0K. Hold on. It is just a 0. Oh my god, it wouldn't. They cut. Oh, what about R7761? There's another one right above it. Hold on. It's okay. R7761. It's real. The dream is real. Not face cam, bench cam. There we go. Let's check this guy. It's 0 ohm. The dream is real. The One Piece. The One Piece is real. Okay, we're cooking. A blob is also a 0K resistor. You shut your mouth, JD. You shut your mouth. Right. Lovingly, of course. I abuse the people who I know I can get away with abusing. It looks big. That's because microscope. Yeah, it is an 0402. Whoop. Still practicing with these things. We're still at... Oh, there we go. That's still at 360 as well. Come on, get off, get off. Oh no. Damn it. Oh no. Hold on. I can save it. I can save it. It's a little toasty. It's still good. It's still good. Okay. This thing's going to end up being a calibrated blob by the time we're done. All right. We have it. It's ours. What's the problem with the solder blob as a 0 ohm resistor? So 0 ohm, it depends. The thing is a 0 ohm resistor is often being used as a poor man's fuse. So what you're basically saying is replace the fuse with a wire. Now, not all of them are fuses. Sometimes they're there for just board layout in order to jump over a trace or something like that. But you don't know why they chose to put that 0 ohm resistor there. Maybe it was for development. Maybe it was because they decided that the actual resistor on the board wasn't needed, so they just swapped it out for a 0 ohm. Maybe it's being used as a fuse. Unless you develop boards like this, you don't know why they chose to use a 0 ohm resistor. So for that reason, I'd put a 0 ohm resistor there. That's my policy. So yeah. Engineers cringe. Yeah. Okay, right, hold on. Alright, I'm aware there's a solder blob on that. That's fine, we're going to get rid of that in a sec. Man, I should have done this one first. Right, let me turn this around. It's going to be a nightmare to get onto that. We might have to remove that capacitor and do it again. Right, I'm also just going to tweak the cartridge on these tweezers just to straighten it. Go to here and here. Almost. Perfect. At first I was a bit like sort of, why'd they put these grub screws in? But I kind of get it now. This is why they have grub screws holding these in place, so you can get them exactly lined up. Yes, indeed, Moeto. It's just two C210J tips. The very same. Okay. Yeah, I'm super stoked about these tweezers so far. You know, in the review that I've been recording, I did a bit at the start where like people have been asking me for a long time why I don't use hot tweezers. And the reason has been just that there just wasn't really anything attractive on the market that didn't cost the earth. And I was like, I don't feel the need to spend a lot of money on another soldering station just for hot tweezers. But these are $100. And I think $100, that's not bad. And for $105, you get... hold on a sec. For $105, you get the kit that has the natty little stand and a 65-watt power supply as well. So, yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Okay, right, here we go. Spreading legs, assuming the pose. Oh, I'm going to clean those tips up a bit as well. Okay. Go away. Die, bit of fluff. Right, I'm going to remove... Oh, my days. I'm going to remove this capacitor to clear some space again. Oh, look at that. Did you see that little wobble I did to straighten it? I'm a genius. How's the S99? The S99, also pretty good. Like, there's not a lot to say about it. It's a soldering iron. But again, it takes... oh, did I just sweep something off the board? Hold up a sec. I need you to get off the tweezers right now. Oh, my days. No, I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about it. But the thing that I like about the S99 is, again, it takes the JBC tips, and there is also an S60 which takes the small JBC tips like this as well. So just again, I really like Secure's lineup right now. There we go. Cool. Put that to one side. Right, I think we're good. Let's do a little bit of cleanup there. And let's try not to disturb my wire too much. I say, just immediately knocking it sideways. That's fine, we can just do it again. Have I got any... Yeah, I have got some Q-tips handy. Attack it with a Q-tip. It's not going to do anything here. I'm just adding fluff now. Nah. I have a flux brush, but I find the bristles on it are just too stiff. They get clogged up really easily. I'm just going to try and pat that. There we go. I think we're good. So those aren't touching. There's some flux residue in between, but I think we're good. And that trace is done. I think we're ready to try and fire this thing up. Okay. Whew. Live part picking soldering would stress me to no end. I don't like doing this, man. People often say, "Why don't you do live repairs?" This is high stress. However, I'm feeling good at the moment because we've found stuff and we're fixing it. I think we were lucky here because we had visual damage to work with. If I was just sitting here saying, "Muerto, where should I measure next?" I would be not in a good place. So yeah, try microfiber like JDT uses. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to try a microfiber cloth, yeah. Because Joey Does Tech, man, he is really good at doing neat soldering. Unironically, when I've tuned into Joey Does Tech, that guy does really clean finished jobs. He's really got that nailed down. I love it. It's one of the reasons why everyone slates me when I do consoles, because there's people like Joey Does Tech that are doing hecking artisanal solder joins. Meanwhile, I'm just like, there we go, that'll do, send it, you know. Okay, right. Let's try powering it on, folks. Let's just see if it works. Okay. Where's the music you could sway to? I don't know. I was listening to Architect. Whoops, sorry, folks. I just swung the microscopes to one side while forgetting I was still on it. I was listening to Architects this week, so that's not really hip swaying music. That's more everything hurts and I'm very angry about it music. The wire terminal on the cap looks like it's touching the resistor. It's fine. We'll look at it again, but it was fine. Let's bring it up close. Hold on. Yeah, it's fine. No problem. There's some flux residue there. I ain't fixing that. It's fine. Everybody hurts. Whoop. Okay, right. Let's see if this does a thing. I'm gonna be really happy if this is a win. This would be a great fix. Imagine if I actually edited this video into a Let's Fix Computers. What do I need? Memory module. Not that it matters, we just need to see if we get power first. But I guess we may as well give it enough to try and post. What do you think? Full send? Let's full send. Ignition! No. We don't use that word around here. Visit a goat farm. They'll ram you into place. Oh no. Imagine editing live streams. Imagine all the people. Alright. Where's my power button widget? There. Whoop. Okay. EPS. Hello. There we go. Okay. CPU power, ATX power, GPU power, power buttons, HDMI. HDMI. Right, here we go. Power supply on. We have the RGBs. Ah? Ah? Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Keep your eyes in the top right of the screen, folks. We're on the DRAM light at the moment, so I think it's RAM training. Okay, that orange light, that's what's holding us up at the moment. AM4 shouldn't hang out on DRAM for this long. Got the RAM in the wrong slot. It should work anyway, but we can try moving it. You're right, though. You're right. It's in the wrong slot. You know what? Let's give it the right slot. That's taking too long. God, I hate these Asus slots. I'm begging you, Asus, just put normal slots on that latch at both ends so they don't feel like a bag of nails. Have you got normie RAM? I have. But we'll see. Straight to the DRAM LED. It's kind of weird. I might get some normie RAM. I'm gonna go find another RAM stick. While I'm gonna leave this for a sec while we find more RAM. Just make sure the CPU cooler is centered. BIOS flash for good measure? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We might not be done here. However, the fact that it's powering on, that's a pretty good start. It's had a BIOS reset already, but we'll start going through those motions. We can start doing the usual troubleshooting now it actually powers on. So, yeah. Right CPU to BIOS version? Yeah, maybe. If it was a CPU issue, we'd be stuck on the CPU LED, though. So, right, hold on. Let me find some RAM. Here we go. Here's some 3200. So here's some much more basic RAM. Is this X570? I can't remember. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Where's the box? Yeah, this is X570. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's power off. Okay, I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at it. So I'm going to BIOS reset. I'm going to swap to a different module. And I'm going to reseat the CPU as well. Cool. 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 Chipset fan never stops. Normally it will bit after a boot. Yeah, the chipset fan will stop. Well, it'll go to thermal control when we get post, but we don't have post. So yeah, that's not super surprising. Okay, right. Yeah, we're looking up here in the top left. That's where I'm putting my hand here-ish. I'm trying to shield the LEDs so you actually see them. Right, here we go again. Again, straight to DRAM. Not even a flash on the CPU. I don't like that. We should get at least a flash on CPU before it goes to DRAM. I mean, I guess I could plug in a beep speaker just in case it's singing us a song. I can't imagine a world where it is, but let's try. Nope. Seeing the GPU cycling again? Yeah, the GPU will just do its own thing at the moment. What's it doing without RAM? I'll quickly try that. If we get nothing without RAM, then we'll go to a BIOS flash, I think. Okay, going to pop out the RAM. Waiting for the light to go out. There we go. Okay, no RAM. Still on the DRAM light. We'll see if we get a beep from it this time, though. No, it ain't going to go. We're not there yet. Okay. Second CPU, that's the funny CPU, right? This is a 5800X. This is a known good, but I think I've got another CPU I can plug in, so let's try a different CPU just in case we get a different result. For once, Mike is enjoying a repair. Yeah, because he's not having to do it. There's also a certain joy when you're working on something that's just a YOLO. Like, it doesn't matter if we fail. This is just a... If we get it going, awesome. If we don't, you know. Let's see. One sec. Okay. Power on. Again, straight onto the DRAM LED. There should be like a flash of CPU. Like the CPU LED should come on for just like a quarter of a second, and it should just go straight onto DRAM. That's what I expect, but it's just lighting up DRAM straight away. Check the RAM voltage. I don't know. I don't know that we're getting that far. I need a cuppa, but I'm too engrossed. Doesn't X570 take ages RAM training? No, you're thinking of you're thinking of X670, so AM5. Smells BIOS or stuff missing. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't think we've got anything else missing. We fixed the visible damage. I think a scrabbled BIOS is more realistic at this point. Tested all the traces? Yeah. Maybe one RAM slot. It did it in the other RAM slot as well, so I don't think that's it. I'm thinking BIOS. Does it stay on CPU with no CPU? That's a good test. Let's try it. I think if it doesn't throw a CPU code with no CPU in, I think that would be pretty indicative that it's BIOS. It might not even turn on though. Here we go. No, it won't start with no CPU. No. Okay. Come on, die. Right. I think we're going for the BIOS flash. So, question. Do I reckon my hot tweezers can get that BIOS chip off? Not the same without Caradog. No, it's only once in a blue moon though. What about the second RAM channel as you had it in 2 and 4? No, I've tested it in both channels. I've tried 2 and 3. So yeah, no RAM is the same, correct. So yeah. Alright. I'm going for the BIOS flash. So, very annoyingly, this board doesn't have BIOS flashback. One of the CPU retaining clip misses one screw. Yeah, it does, but like, who cares? That's not our problem right now. It doesn't post. I do not care about cooling at the moment. Right. I'm going to quickly just... whoop. So we're not powered on at the moment. I'm just going to offer this up. Ooh. No, not with these tips on, I don't think. You can get big tips that have like big old spades on them specifically for doing this with. And that would work. But these little J tips ain't going to do it. Unless I go super wild and put my 2... Could I put my 2... Oh, I could. You know what? Let's go mad. I've got 2 knife edge tips. I've got my Aixon knife edge and my JBC knife edge. Let's put the knife edges on there and see if it'll take it off. Let's get hectic, folks. WSON8 is center ground. Oh, yeah. No. Yep. Yep. Correct. Good shout, Lead Farmer. You are absolutely correct there. Party pooper, but absolutely correct. So, there's a ground pad underneath the chip that the hot tweezers will not be able to reach, so that's not going to help us. Hot air time. All right, let me find the good Captain tape. Behold, the good Captain tape. Getting frame chops. Yeah, that's a camera thing. I mentioned it earlier on. I need to sort it out. I'm not going to do it right now. Okay. Start protecting some ports. Okay, that's the JTAG port protected. That's going to be fine. I'm going to blow toward this area. Cool. Okay. All right, let me just arrange things so I can get the scope back in. Hot air on. Oh. And I'm going to go lowish temp, 370 maximum airflow. Do, 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 do. Okay. Get a better snap knife, please. Current one's a hazard. Only if you use it wrong. Okay, skill issue. Lack of dual BIOS is a real pain on the Mobo. Maybe. I don't know how much I trust dual BIOS, unless you actually have a physical switch, though. Fan plug, go blob. Nah, we'll be alright, we'll be alright. Actually, okay. Now we're actually under the microscope. It does look pretty close. I'll give you that. Alright, alright. You're off to play Division 2. At me if you need. Alright. See you soon, Muerto. Doesn't the board have the option to recover BIOS through USB? Annoyingly, no. This board really should have BIOS flashback, but it doesn't. The Strix has BIOS flashback, but the TUF, in their infinite wisdom, AMD were like, no, we will not put BIOS flashback on the TUF. I do not know why. I think there's no reason for that. There's no good reason for this not to have BIOS flashback, but it doesn't. Has pins next to BIOS chip. It's fine, it's fine. Right. Here we go, folks. Going down on the airflow a little bit. We're going to go slow and steady here. So my strat here is I'm going to go slow and steady. I'm going to heat up one side, then I'm going to heat up the other, then I'm actually going to go for the flow. And this means that I'm using less heat and airflow than I otherwise would. So we might brown those pins a little bit, but we shouldn't melt them. Yeah, I could probably go for a bigger nozzle, but we'll be all right. I think I'm too high as well, but I'm trying to see what I'm doing. It's coming in here. Oh, it's stubborn. Yeah, I might have to change the nozzle. I'm just trying to do it in such a way that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Some leaded solder might help. I think we're nearly there, though. Let's hit the other side for a bit. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to pull back and sort out this Captain tape because it's getting in my way. I'm going to put on a bigger nozzle. No, that's not going to work. Okay, we're going up to 400 degrees as well. Bigger nozzle, some more heat, still lower airflow. If it doesn't budge in a minute, we'll just wet those joins with leaded solder. I use 420. Yeah, I'm trying not to demolish this JTAG connector. Yeah, those are real close. We're nearly there. It's so close. I think it's going to make a fool of me, though, and it's going to make me go to 420. There we go. Okay, we're moving. There we go. That ground plane on the bottom holding me up. Okay, right. Thanks, microscope. Focused on nothing. Stand by. I'm just taking a picture of this because it's the easiest way to remember. Okay. I'm going to sit down for a bit in a sec. My ankle aches. 1.8 volt chip. Yeah, does someone want to cheat for me and just look up the data sheet for that and just double check? That'd be awesome, thanks. Le bench cam. Ugh. Put that down. Okay. Oh. Ow. Whew. All right. There we go. All the AM4 chips are 1.8. Okay, that's good to know. Cool. Chip. Okay, right. Where's my WSON adapter? Good question. Where is my WSON adapter? Gotta go hunting. Oh no. Ah. Oh, weak. Oh, heck. Where on earth has that gone? It shouldn't be anywhere except over here. Alright, have I got a backup? I do. Alright, I've got my old grot adapter. That'll have to do. My nice CMI Zapper one has gone walkabout. It should be on this table, but I'm not seeing it. It'll show up after the stream because that's how this works. Okay, all right. Let's get set up for this. God damn it! Caught my leg. Little shot when you don't need it. Yeah, big mood. Right. It's going to go that way around. Boop. another really nice clamp. It's a really cheap clamp, but I tell you, man, this thing is really versatile. It can go all kinds of angles. It's cheap and it works, man. I love this clamp. Put some flux down on that. All right. We do not need 400 degrees to go onto the adapter. Is that just a hard drive plate? Yeah, it's a hard drive cap. That's what I use for my desk protection most of the time. It's remarkably effective. No! Come on. There we go. There we go. That's it. Cool. All right. Let's get the RT809F out. Pin 1 goes there. I've really got to update my software for this thing. I've not tried to update it in a long time. Okay, right. USB cable. Right, let's see. We don't need that right now. RT809F. Oh, 1.8 volt. Yeah, good shout, good shout. Hang on. Oh, balls. Okay, we're not using the RT809F because I don't know where my level shifter is. Foiled again. All right, hold on, hold on. Yeah, good shout, good shout. I've made that mistake before. Pin 1. There we go. That goes there. Hold on, I've got to get the cable for this now. Where is it? This guy uses an extension cable. Aha. I have it. I'm going to have to invest in a fancy programmer at some point. It does warrant it. Okay. Up. Right. RT809F, be gone. Neoprogrammer. Have some cool doodads. I sure do. I've spent a while. Collecting them up. It takes a while, but I'm getting there. Okay. Let's minimize everything I've got open right now and focus. So, we want display capture, kablamo. Okay, right. Let's detect. Boop. And see if that matches up. 25Q256JW. First try. Very nice. Wow. And read. Really? Nothing at the front of the chip? Yes, we're on 1.8 volts. Yeah, I did set it. AMD is sometimes blank at the top. Fair enough, yeah. Get the BIOS downloaded. Yeah, that's a good point. So we're using a this is a CH3. I've forgotten the name of it now. CH345, whatever. The point is, this programmer is bull slow, which is why I wanted to use my other programmer. So let's get. I'm going to grab the BIOS while I'm here. Okay, right. X570 tough plus. Wah. Buy some firmware. Stay here, I don't care. Latest, you'll do. Have we got any other versions of this? I don't think so. It would tell us if we did. Oh, apparently I've already got the BIOS for this downloaded somewhere. I guess we got it again now. Okay. Right, let's go C. ROM dumps. There we go. And let's go X570 plus. Put that in there. Oh, it's a cap file. God damn it. Okay, let's. I've got to extract this while I'm working on it. We've been through this song and dance before as well. UEFI tool. Open. Extract as is. X570 plus dot bin. Cool, cool. RT809 handles cap files automatically. Yeah, it's really nice. It's why I wanted to use the RT809F. It's a better programmer. But yeah, the CH341A, it's really dim-witted, but it's cheap and it's got a voltage selector switch on it. So yeah. I apologize for the lack of drama in this BIOS chip read. How are we doing for time? 2-hour marker. That's not bad. Considering what we go... like, I think we're doing all right, all things considered. We've gone from a board that does not power on to a board that powers on, and if this BIOS flash works, this will be a cracking good repair. I'll be very happy. If the BIOS flash doesn't work, I'll be kind of sad. But, yeah. Not work, probably more missing or a trace. I don't think so. I guess we'll have another look and we'll just stare real close at the board, but yeah, we'll triple check, but I don't think so. I think we've replaced all the missing stuff. Graham needs no lead farmer. I've got no interest in doing on in circuit flashing. In circuit flashing seems to be such a ball ache. I'd rather just take the chip off the board because there's so many other hoops you've got to jump through for in circuit flashing. I'd rather jump through the hoops to desolder the chip because I know those hoops, you know. So yeah, CPU pins look good. Yeah, I mean, we tried 2 different CPUs. I don't think that's it. Okay, let's have a quick look. Yeah, there's data here, so fine. Right, save. We always save our dumps. The dump. And now we're going to open our BIOS. which also has an empty front, so that was nothing to, no notes there. And we're going to off protect, erase, blank check, write, and verify. Here we go. Hello, Shelley. Just got here. Is this Intel BIOS section hacking time? Not quite. We're on AMD, and yes, we are indeed we're reprogramming a BIOS chip for a no-post motherboard at the moment. You mean when this BIOS fix works, not if. I admire your enthusiasm, author thing. I admire your confidence. My track record is not in my favor for BIOS flashing right now, though. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing, it's just the success rate has been real low as of late. So, yeah. But we shall see. We shall see. I mean, also, if we think back through the original story, yeah, Mike said that he acquired the board and it was never working properly, I don't think. So, yeah, it is entirely possible that it just has a botched BIOS update on it. So, yeah, maybe. When the damage is that, chance there are other damage with Mobo standpoints. You know what? Let's have a look around while I'm sitting and watching this progress bar go across the screen. Let me just get the board again, and I'm just going to stare at it real close. Okay. Display capture off. Ow. Okay, right. I'm just going to scan along the board looking for damage. Looking around, I'm looking around the screw holes in particular and stuff. I should probably have a look underneath. I should probably have a look underneath the M.2 slot here. Also looking around here because this is another classic place to damage an ATX board. That looks okay though. Around the M.2 area. That's fine. We're missing a BIOS chip. Anyway. Hold on. Let me just take that off. That all looks okay up there. Around the CPU. Looks good. A couple of smudges from some thermal paste. Nothing to write home about. We should probably check that there's not a bunch of bent pins in the memory slots. Nope, those look good to me. The repair area. I think we got everything there. And like, because it's the EC, I don't think we'd be turning on if there was still problems down in the EC area. Oh, that much being said. Oh, okay, you know what? I think I might have spotted something. Let's have a closer look. I think I've spotted something. What are those? But wait, there's more. Okay. Yeah, we're not... pain. The pain of it all. Pain of it all. So I was looking down here at this big old scratch. Didn't spot that. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Right, hold up. I'm going to pull up Flexboard. I'm going to pull up the board view again. Right, we're looking here. Realtek. Anyone know what this is? It's a Realtek chip. Let me get a part number. I'm curious. I don't know what this actually is. That's not our Ethernet, is it? Hold up. Can't get a good look at that part number. Bueller, any ideas? Any thoughts, folks? I'm not sure what that is. So we're missing... We've got some scratched traces. Those are okay. That guy's missing. This guy's busted. Those two look missing. But I don't think this is our issue. I think that's Ethernet, if anything. I might be wrong, though. Let's see what chat thinks. I'm coming back to chat. It's not audio. Yeah, LAN. Oh, yeah, you're right. It does say LAN specifically. I was looking at L1U1, Realtek L1U1, and was going, but yeah, LAN. Yeah, I don't see a world where that's going to stop us posting. So we're going to finish this. We're going to finish this BIOS flash. Everyone's saying it's the LAN, man. So I didn't have the chat in front of me at the moment. I'm working largely off of one monitor. So yeah, give me a moment to catch up. So yeah, I don't think that's like, I think it's entirely possible that the LAN chip is not going to work, but I don't think that's going to stop post. We could work on it though while we're waiting for this BIOS flash to go. What are we missing there? We're missing basically these four down here. So we've got a 0 ohm, a 1K, a 15K, and another 0 ohm. Well, that's some easy repair work right there. And that guy's no stuff. Yeah. Okay. LAN could cause PXE issue, DMA. Oh, he wasn't being pushy, you just wanted to run. Oh, that's fair, Weasel. Yeah. Traces are damaged. They're scratched. I don't think they're busted, though. I don't think they're busted. I'm going to wait for this BIOS flash, and I think we're going to fire it up and see. Oh, yeah, this BIOS flash is taking forever. Let's look for resistors. Let's look for resistors, because, like, even if it starts, that LAN is obviously going to be busted. And it would be kind of nice if we can fix that. Let's get our old friend back. Bringing back our old friend. Did the CPU get warm when tested? I think it was getting warm. I didn't check it, but yeah. Any ideas where to get a Dell 7490 battery for a decent price? eBay is full of Chinese dodge ones. Amazon. You'll find cheap ones on Amazon as well, but if you get a bad one, you just send it back and get your money back instantly. Zero questions asked. Flash is taking too long a point. This programmer is balls slow, and this chip is enormous. This is the problem with late-stage AM4. This is a huge BIOS chip and a very slow programmer. So, yeah, this is normal. It sucks, but it's normal. Okay, right. Let's bring up a board view for this board again. We've got to find some more 0 ohms. This is gonna suck. Whoop. Okay. So we've stolen this already. We need to find more of these. 0. Okay, I think I know how to find this. We're going to do a parts search. Let's see. Part find. And we're going to select the board specifically that I'm using, 2838. So string starts with R, string B starts with 0, and it's going to be 402. This should search for 0 ohm resistors in 0402. So we're looking for string 1 starts with R, string 2 starts with 0. That's a long shot, but let's try it. Might need to refine this. Oh no, it's opening up a new thing each time. It found one though. Yeah, heckin' found one. 0911. So what exactly has it searched for? Searching for R? Was that a fluke? I don't know. It's magic. Either way, it did it. We might just have to do this a couple of times. But if it works, it's not stupid. So 0911. Let's start robbing some parts. There. Let's start robbing some parts while we wait for this program to finish. Where am I? Turn the board around. Okay. Whoop. And I am looking for... I'm going to get the hot tweezers again. We're looking at stealing that guy there. I'm going to turn the board around so I've got a better angle on it. Heating up. And where's my small solder spool? There it is. Right. Come back, chat. I need you. I need to move my chat to somewhere where I can heckin' see it all the time. Hold on, there we go. Alright. Yeah, we're parts grabbing now. We are on the we are still fixing the X570. We're still making progress, and we're grabbing more parts. I might stand in a minute because I'm sitting low and it's possibly uncomfortable. Right. Oh, we're right on the tips here. These guys are difficult. Oh, that'll do it though. Okay, got him. Whoop. Trying to very delicately put this tiny resistor somewhere safe. Right, we need more of those. Need a standing desk. Yeah, we're already on a standing desk. I do actually need it to be a little bit lower at the moment, so I'm going to bring it down. There we go. Okay, I'm working less awkwardly now. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be sitting down for. I thought I was going to be standing for most of this stream, but it is what it is. Thinking. Okay, I need another 0 ohm. How many 0 ohms do we need? 1, 2. Okay, I need another 0 ohm. These 0 ohms are the hard ones to find. Okay, right. Part search. Nope. R 0 search. I don't think that's helpful. Nope. Search. It'd be nice if this told me multiple hits within that schematic. It's going to come up with the same thing again. What if I do N for next right now? Ooh, it's close. It's close. That's a 0.33 ohm. R2897. Omit. I think that's going to be no stuff. Yeah, that's all going to be no stuff. IPD flex, we've taken that. 6614 speaker amplifiers, that looks like a winner. Oh, damn it, sorry, I just realized I wasn't showing you as anything. All right. Can you search the PDF for 116 watt? No, there'll be a billion 116 watt resistors here. However, right now, even though it just says searching R, it is actually searching with the multiple terms in mind, so I can just keep pressing N to get matches. So it is actually working as intended. I just wasn't showing you guys properly. Cool, all right. Stay focused, R6614. Down there. Right. Here comes the microscope, folks. That guy. So I'm going to turn this around so I've got an angle on it. Hey, look. Psi. Congratulations, Psi. You are a tantalum capacitor. All right. C-Tech. Sorry if I'm clattering the microphone. I'm just adjusting it. Right. Got to come in at a steep angle to get over that tantrum. I'm going to cool down slightly. These tips don't look super happy at this temperature. Not going to lie, I don't know how well I'd rate the secure tips. Time will tell. When you're using really small J-tips like this, quality matters a lot. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh yeah, no, they're taking solder. We're doing all right. You can see where the solder is immediately trying to climb to the larger part of the tip. That's where these tiny J-tips can be problematic. It's really hard to apply heat down at the bottom of them like this. This is a tall ask. This is a big ask. Oh, there we go. Save it. Got it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Love the challenge, but 2 hours at £25 an hour is becoming replaceable. Absolutely. Is it worth doing? No, probably not. Is it fun and educational? Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, I'd say. Okay, right. We've got our 2 0 ohms. Okay, right. I'm running out of steam, guys, but I think we'll get through this. Right. I need to reopen so I get my schematic back. There we go. Okay, we can do this. We're going to get through this. So, bench cam. Right, our programming is complete, so our BIOS chip is ready. Right, what else do we need? We need, so we've got our 2 0 ohm resistors. Now we need a 1K. We need a 1K and a 15K. All right. 1K and a 15K. Here we go. So, 1K. No stuff. That's no good. That's 0201. 0201, 0201. Need 0402. Come on, where's my 0402, homies? There we go. Debug LEDs. This is probably all no stuff. I'll check it. I'll be amazed if these are on the board. No way those are on the board. Let's check it though. The hell way round does this go? There we go. Yeah, no, that's no stuff. I didn't think so. 0201, 0201. Ah, here we go. Boop. You. Where am I? PCH. Top left. There. All right, here we go. Yep. And let's turn that around. Okay. I'll make my life a little bit easier with some flux this time. I'm trying this out just dry and with flux. I don't think flux will make a huge amount of difference, to be honest. It might help a little bit though. Who knew Max could be useful for something? Savage. Didn't that say 2.1K? Let's double check it. So, hang on a minute. Whoops, there we go. So firstly, I'm looking for a 1K. Oh, you're right. Well spotted. Well spotted. Owned. Good spot, good spot. I think we've gone through the board. Oh no, we're at 64 of 74. Yeah, no. Toast. Okay. Different board, I guess. Addo 401. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Let's do a parts test just to check it. 1K, 0402. Okay, that's no stuff. Yeah, no, we're cooked. That's it. So yeah, there's no 0402 1Ks on this board. That's fine. I'll just get another board. Yeah, let's see if we can find that 15K while we're here. Thinking. 1K5? No. Hold on. What's that actually going to be listed as? Oh yeah, no, 15K. Oh, it's 0201 again. All my homies hate 0201s. Yeah, no, that's going to give us problems as well. The flash is done. Add schematics. Yeah, the problem is that that's going to search my entire schematics folder, which doesn't mean I actually have the board. I don't necessarily have the board. That's the problem there. Okay. Right. Let's get a different board and try my luck. Hold on. Oh. Let's try a 00165. 00165. Nope, same deal. Okay, what about the 1K? We might have to just stick an 0201 on there. Like, an 0201 is going to work. We just might have to get a bit creative with the soldering. Older Mac boards? Yeah, I mean, the 2838 is already pretty old. I don't know if I've got anything ancient to hand. I've got loads of MacBook Air boards down here. Let's try a curveball. Here's a Pro board. It's a very sorry looking Pro board. What are you? Ow. Hold on. I've got to sort out my stool. Right, this is a... Oh, that's the 00165 I just picked up. Where the hell's the board number on this guy? There it is. No resistor books. Not in 0402. I've got 0603 I've got 0604 resistors, so we could put an oversized resistor on there. Right, 4924. Let's see if we've got anything in that. $4924. This isn't exactly ancient either, so I'm not holding my breath. 715, 715. No good. Okay. I'm gonna get... I'll bust out my... I'll get out my resistor kit and we'll put an 0604 on there. I think it's going to be easier to put on an oversized resistor than an undersized one. 1K are pretty common, so you can probably find one probing around on random non-Apple boards. Yeah, you reckon? I'll try it. Also, hello, Pianov. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think that's a reasonable shout. How about a 15K, though? That's the question. All right. Here's just a random yieldy board. Behold the horror of just whatever the hell this is. But there's a whole load of resistors around the PCH here. Let's go for a wander. Boop. All right. Turn this around to an angle where I can fit it under the scope. Where did I put? There's the multimeter. Okay. Do you reckon I can just probe these in circuit? That seems a bit sketch, but let's try it. 10K. Okay, yeah, maybe. There you go, that's a 1K. That's measuring 1K in circuit anyway. Second times. All right. Okay, right. Let's have that off the board. Where are we? Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm going to turn that 180 degrees. It's not a Sony. I think it's HP. Oh. I think we're on a ground plane here, or it's a big trace. There we go, though. Oh, almost. It's the only problem with tweezers is just rescuing the part after it's come off the board. There we go. Okay. Am I going to try? Yeah, I should have tombstoned it. I'm going to try and get a measure on it though, super quick. Good luck, everyone. This is a terrible idea, and I shouldn't do it. But I'm gonna. Y'all can't stop me. Everyone's shouting at their screens now, going, "No, no, don't do it." Yeah, it's 1K. 1K confirmed. We're fine, I did it. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright. One more to go. Now we've got to find a 15K. Oh, the 15K was an 0603, I think. Yeah, the 15K is a 0603, so we're laughing. I'll have one of those in stock. Okay. Woo. Be gone. Right. Just going to find some resistors. Stand by, everyone. Capacitors. Where's my resistor pack at? I know I've got one. Ah, there it is. No, that's capacitor as well. Aha. Right. Oh boy. Oh. 15K right on top. You know, I think I deserve the luck right now. I think I deserve the good luck. I'm working really hard right now. I think I deserve the win. Easy. Okay. Bam. Whew. Okay. Got to tidy up my desk a little bit. Put the BIOS chip somewhere safe. Whew. Do. I'm going to turn that around, actually. Cool. All right. Right, I'm going to come in with the soldering iron first, and I'm just going to hit and run the 15K off the board. And just flatten the pads. No solder today? I'm okay at the moment. Oh, damn, I've still got the J-tip. I don't want that right now. Darn. This is why we don't fix motherboards? Yeah, no kidding. An expert might be able to do it quicker, you know? Ooh. Yeah, Mike, thanks for the 20 quid. Thanks for all the effort here, truly appreciated. Yeah, it'll be great if it works. I appreciate it though, thank you very much. Alright, here we go. That'll do. Watch the conclusion tomorrow. Catch you later, Sleepwalker. Thanks for dropping by. Okay. Right. So, we've got 0 ohm, we've got 0, 15. Let's look at the thing one more time. Bench cam, display capture. Right, we've got 0, 15, 1, 0. All right. Zero, 15, 1, 0. Tweezers. Zero. Leave the other ones on my on the spool actually. Flux. Okay. Oh, tweezers. Don't think we need the extra solder right now. Can we flip that over? It doesn't matter which way up it goes, but the right way up would be nice. I gotta say, these hot tweezers are a dream. I'm really enjoying them. I never, I thought we were just going to kind of be dicking around with them today, but we're actually doing real repair work here. This is fantastic, I think. Ugh. Sorry, itchy leg. Right. 15. So let's get one of the big boys out. I definitely should have had some other drink by now, though. I will concede that point. We'll never know if the BIOS was scrambled or not. Well, no. I think the BIOS was scrambled. I think it would have booted with this damage. We just would have had. I think it would have booted with this damage. We just wouldn't have. We just wouldn't have had Ethernet. Hey, Lead Farmer, thanks for the $5. Yeah, for a great example of a tech YouTuber, no rage fix here. Thank you. Doing my best, trying to set a good example and all that. Go on, get down there, you. Whoop. Cool. Right. I don't know my resistor codes. Am I sure that's a 15K? This is a random Chinese resistor pack, I'm not going to lie. Let's just check that in circuit. In circuit is not reliable, but if it says 15K, that's also good enough. Yeah, it says 15K. I'm okay with that. All right, we're cruising. We're cruising. Right, now it's the 1K, then another 0 ohm. Whoop. Come on. I want it to flip over. There we go. Ooh, come on. Everything started drifting for a minute there. I'm just going to touch that again. Oh, tweezers were way higher than I thought. That's the problem with having a monocular microscope. I had one of those moments where I went and press, and press, and press, and press. Oh, well, I was like an inch off of the board. All right. Hey, PR, thank you for the 20 quid. Much appreciated. This has been a stream. Thank you. Motherboard is manhandled badly, not a GPU slip. Oh, it totally is. I'll show you in a sec. I'm going to get this last one on, and then I'll show you. This is just a GPU slip. And in certain cases, it's really easy to do. Alright, come on. In a minute, I'll line up a GPU with it, and you'll see exactly what happened. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Bam. Done. Beautiful. Okay. This is surgeon level. Not quite. This is 0402. When we get down to the 0201s, that's when you're getting down to surgeon level. Have we got any 0201s on this board? Yeah, there we go. When you get down to these bastards, that's when you're getting down to surgeon level. But then on the other hand, ask someone who fixes mobile phones. I think on mobile phones there's like 01 something or other. There's like something even smaller there. So yeah, it's horrifying. Okay, right. Let's have a look at that. I'm going to alcohol that. Good enough. All right. So, we've got some scuffs on these traces, but I'm 99% certain those are intact. Oh, I say. Yeah, that's all right. I think that's fine. I'm sending it. We'll come back and look at those if the Ethernet doesn't work. I think it's okay. Okay. Microfiber. Oh yeah, I should have done that. It's fine. I'm sticking with what I know right now. I'm tired and I've been flying on the seat of my pants for the past 3 hours. So, and my leg hurts. So, I'm not trying new things right now. I'm sticking to what I know. Okay, right. Bench cam, display capture off. Ugh. Cool. So, what happened to this thing? Well, if we prop the board up, So the graphics card goes in there. Graphics card goes in there. So on some cases, there's a little... the PCI hold down section sticks out the back of the case. So you can't just lift the board directly up because it bangs into the back of the case. So you have to start like working it out at weird angles. And if someone just comes up, bangs into the case, they bounce down, and then these two bits here, as you can see, they line up. They line up exactly with where the damage on the board is. Exactly. So it just went bang, scrape. That's it. That's what happened. Only takes one. It only takes a moment there. Cool. Get up and swing. That's legitimately a good idea. I think I'm going to do that because we're going to fire this board up now and see if it works. Right. Let me move this out of the way. I think the board makers should put a plastic strip there to prevent it. Yeah, some boards do, and I don't think it's there specifically for protection, but it would certainly work. Have some cider to calm the nerves after all this hard work. Thanks a lot, Andy Archer, for the £10. I appreciate it. Yeah. No, thanks a lot, folks. I really appreciate it. Right, BIOS chip. Yeah. Oh, yeah, BIOS chip. Let's get that on the board, and then we're ready to start it. That's a good point. Thanks, TFT. Would have forgotten that. Okay, thinking... Right, let's get this out of the way a sec. We need to get our rescue the BIOS chip. Right. Let's unplug the hot tweezers for a sec. Whew. The hell is pin 1? I think it's top left. Yeah, I'm going for it. All right. No, we're good. We're good. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put some fresh solder on those just to make my life easier. There's no reason not to. Right, soldering iron. Yeah. That'll do. I'm not going to bother touching the ground pad because it'll just pull on a massive solder blob that'll be a pain in the ass. Can you 3D print a cover for the GPU? Probably. But also, you could just be careful when removing it. That's the problem. I don't think you can protect against user error, if that makes sense. Or at the very least, you know, like, if you're aware of it, then you just don't be bad. There's not much point unless this is done at a manufacturing level. So I would support motherboard design, putting some kind of protection in there. Need 4 pairs of hot tweezers for this chip. It can't be done on this one because we've got a center ground. I was kind of hoping to take a swing at that, but the center ground pad means that this cannot be soldering ironed. Right. I'm at 380 at the moment. I might need some more heat. I'm going to go slow and steady again, though. Here we go. Ground pad hasn't gone. Okay. That's not particularly straight, but I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. That's not very straight, but it's on. Yeah, Captain Tape is doing me proud. Imagine if you have real Captain Tape, it actually does its job. Good. Okay. Let's go, folks. Ugh. Oh. Oh, big heck. Better than factory. Maybe. Captain, more like Crapton. Am I right? Alright. I'll be here a week. I won't. I'm going home after this. Rising table. Okay, right. Here we go. Let's put a CPU in there. I'm going all in. We're putting the 5800X in there. If there's anything else I've forgotten to put on this board, then speak now or forever hold your peace. There's my camera control. Let's come out. Do tweezers open so wide? Sometimes. You don't want your tweezers to naturally open too wide. Sometimes that can just be a nuisance. Okay, right. RAM. The graphics card. The CPU power. The GPU power. And 24 pin. Okay, right. Place your bets, folks. Place your bets. If I can find the CPU cooler. There it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Beep speaker? Sure. Why not? Probably the earliest indication if it's going to go. Alright. Power to the power supply. So, can I shield those LEDs? Yep. Here we go. Ah. CPU. It's going! It's going! Holy shit. Come on. Yeah, come on. Give me that signal. I didn't plug in a HDMI cable. It posted, but there's no HDMI. Reset. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Come on. Yeah. Okay. It's doing something. Let's get me out the way. BIOS is updating LED firmware. Okay, you know what? You can do it. You can do it. I probably shouldn't have reset it just then. Let's give it some time. Oh, it's a good day. All the people in the chat, good evening to you. Okay. Let's shove an SSD in there, get it into Windows, and see if the Ethernet works. Yeah. Okay. Smug face engaged. I'm allowed to be smug about that. I'm heckin' allowed. Some solder mask and done? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of tidying up to do. But... Woo! Henry McCants, thanks for the $20. Score! Champion! Goal! Okay, right. Turn it off. What did I say I was going to do? SSD. LibbenchCam. Whew. It's powered off, by the way. Oh, hello, Sai. Fairweather friend. Fairweather friend returning just as everything is going well. Wasn't here during the hard times. You missed everything, Sai. It was epic. We've won. We've won. Dave Amsterdam, thanks for the €11, man. I appreciate it. Matt Foster, thanks for the 20 quid. You guys are out. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. Oh, what, man. What a journey. All right. Okay. We don't have the... I should have put it in the other slot. It's not held in properly. It might be sulky. The SSD isn't quite in properly. You usually get away with this. Let's see how we do. TLDR? TLDR is we fixed... so we reflashed the BIOS and we fixed some additional trace damage. What do you reckon, folks? Do you reckon... okay, fine. Restart my PC. What do you reckon, folks? Do you think it was the BIOS, or do you think it was the... do you think it was the BIOS, or do you think it was the Ethernet? Do we reckon that the Ethernet damage could have blocked post or not? I don't think the Ethernet damage could have blocked post, so I think the BIOS needed doing as well. But I don't know. Damage around the EC. Oh yeah, the damage around the EC, that definitely needed fixing. But yeah. All right, come on. Are you gonna go? If it doesn't boot on this attempt, I'm gonna move it to the other slot where I can actually hold the SSD down properly. Any short can stop post? It wasn't shorted. It was missing components. Yeah, no doubt the EC chip damage was a problem because one of those resistors was the P-good signal. So that was why we had no power originally. But yeah. No doubt though, yeah, the damage to the Ethernet. If the Ethernet works now, then definitely that would not have been working before. Right, I need a projector so I can see what I'm doing. Only way to compare the BIOS files. Yeah, we could do that. If we had another 2 hours, we'd start doing an autopsy. But I'm tired and I need to pee. Okay, right. Let's see. Do we got Ethernet? Show me device manager. Device manager. Network adapters. We got a working Ethernet adapter apparently. This device is working properly. So we'd need to. I don't have an Ethernet cable at the bench here. It's a tremendous ball ache to get an Ethernet cable over to the bench, so I'm not going to plug anything into it. However, the controller is responding and says it's working. I'm calling that a win. So yeah, I'm calling that a win. Whew. Okay, this needs a short vid. I'll try and edit this into something because yeah, this was a pretty banging video. This was a pretty banging repair. I'm very happy with this one. And I'm gonna have to write in. I'm gonna have to write in the description. No, I will not fix your motherboard. Do not send your motherboard to me. This was not an economic repair. However, I'm happy. I'm going home happy tonight. All right. Was there anything else we were gonna do? Yeah. Was there anything else we needed to do? Because otherwise, I'm probably gonna wrap up. Have we got GPU drivers? And I'll just quickly bash this thing over the head with a load. Give me device manager again. Have we got GPU drivers? Yes, we do. Whoop. Got another one here ready to send? No! It depends what's wrong with it, man. It depends what's wrong with it. Solder master board. Oh, yes, yes. Good shout, Alfred Tech. Yeah. Oh, this 5800X is not going to be happy under a perched cooler. Just going to give it a sec. Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom, and then we'll stick some solder mask on it. If you attach £1,000 to the motherboard, I might look at it. You got no thermal paste on the CPU? No. However, we're not hitting the CPU very hard. Superposition is all GPU. It's all GPU. So I'm going to be back in a minute, everyone. And then we'll stick some solder mask on this thing. All right. Yeah, the CPU fan isn't freaking out. I think we're all right. I'll be back in a moment, everyone. How can you send me 50 quid so I get it? So you get it all. Gordon Bond, you don't have to, but if you really want to, you can always PayPal me at info@adamantit.co.uk. That's the easiest way to directly contribute with no fee, with minimal fees attached. No obligation, but any contributions are always welcome. Thank you very much. Right, I'll be back in a moment, everyone. Pee dance. Hey, it didn't explode while I was away. Caradog Brody, message deleted by Psy. What the hell happened here? Okay. Might have been an incompatible BIOS with the CPU. I don't think so, for two reasons. It's an X570, which I think should have worked with a 5000 series out the box. Yes, I washed my hands. How dare you? And also, the other CPU I tried is a Ryzen 5700G. And also, again, that should have worked. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it should have worked out the box. But yeah. What's the deleted message? Thanks, Sai. Yeah. Oh, Sai timed out Caradog for 10 seconds. This is what happens when you go away, Caradog. You got silenced. You got cancelled. All right. You tried the board with a 3900X and a 2700X and got nothing. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked for you, Mike, because of the damage around the EC chip. So you would have had zilch out of it anyway. But maybe we didn't have to do the BIOS flash. Maybe. I could have tried it with enough. I do have a 3800X that we could have tried it with, but that's a bit of a hit and miss CPU anyway. Right. Okay. Let's stick some solder mask on the jumper wire, so that jumper wire doesn't immediately get torn off. What about audio? Don't know. God damn it. Okay. Duma, why are you like this? Explain yourself. I've got to find something that I can plug in. I think I can plug in my speaker bar. Hold on. Audio is fine. Far away downs. Yeah, there were some scratches on the audio traces. Ow. What was that for? Oh, HDMI. Yeah, there we go. Audio plugged in. Oh, idiot. I tried to click on the screen with the wrong mouse. Hey. Whoops. I moved the mic to try and do the thing. Hold on. All right. Don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's making noises. Oh, I've knocked everything sideways on the desk. Disaster. Okay. All right, it's fine. The audio works. We're good. Power off. Whew. CMOS battery voltage low. It probably is, but yeah, we're not fussed about that right now. Gordon, thank you very much for the 50 quid. Much appreciated. Yeah, thanks a lot, folks. All right. What a grind. Okay. Right. Final straight. Let's tear all this apart. Drop the graphics card on it again. Yeah, I appreciate that, Gordon. Thanks a lot, man. Whew. I have no specific words other than thank you. You're all loved. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Gordon's softening Graham out for a desktop repair soon. Ugh. We'll see. How do you know when you need to change the battery? So, rule of thumb, you know, let's check it again, just for posterity, because when I checked it earlier on, it was 3.01 out of circuit. So, on a laptop, let's see where we're at. Ground. 3.02. So, on a laptop, I would class anything below 3.1 to be worthy of replacement, because laptop CMOS batteries are a pain in the ass to get to. Basically, anything above 3.0 is fine. However, you replace it when it's below 3.1 for preventative maintenance. So at 3.02, that's okay. I'm not going to bother changing it right now because it's fine, and it takes 2 seconds to change later on down the line. So not a problem right now. It's easy to change that if that turns into an issue later on. Desktop motherboards is less of an issue, so I'm not super fussed. Right, let's decaptonate, yes. Whoop. Zero damage there. It looks beautiful. Just a tiny touch on the side of the JTAG, but, you know, that's fine, I'd say. And under the camera, here's the areas where we reworked. So let's come in and just do a little bit of protection on that jumper wire. All right, let's get rid of you. Okay. Whoops. Ah. Hello there. Your battery's hidden behind the SSD. Oh, that's a pain. It's often behind your graphics card as well, which can also be a pain. Ah, that's fine as it is. Okay, right. Now I don't do solder mask very often, so I'm not very good at this. So this is going to look kind of jank, but try it out. Where is my solder mask? There it is. I don't have a decent ultraviolet light at the moment, so I'm going to use some hot air. So, folks that are familiar with solder mask, what kind of hot air settings should I use? Whoop. Please change this. Yeah, sorry. Right. You're a pensioner and you believe in repairing things. I appreciate it, Gordon. I do what I can. Right, so I've got some mechanic solder mask here. So, ooh, and I've immediately spewed out too much of it. Can I pull that back up? I've made mistakes and it's oozing. There we go. Pulled it back. We're fine. Right, so I'm just going to poke this in here. Just start daubing this across the wire. Just like that. There we go. Use hot glue? Yeah, that'll probably work. 40 seconds of UV light. Yeah, UV light is ideal, but I don't have one to hand. 350 C, 40% air. Okay. Right. Yeah, I've really got to get a UV torch. Maybe some on the scuff marks? I don't think that's... You know what, sure. Yeah, while we're here. Why not? The wire's the bit that we really want to protect. But sure. Oh, I'm going to make a mess now. Whoops. I made a mess. This ain't going to be pretty, folks. I'm not very practiced with solder mask. Let's try and scrape all that up. It's hideous. I can see the chat moving out the corner of my eye. It's terrible. Okay, that's protected. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Just wipe it off. Okay. Don't these things usually come with a brush? Mine didn't. Alright. I'll do you one better than that. Let's just... That'll do. Okay. Alright, I'm going with that. I'm going with that. It's good enough. Oh, yeah, we're not allowed to make Rolf Harris jokes anymore. Whew. Okay. Traces on the edge. It's fine. It's fine. You want to come down here and finish this? We're fine. Finished is good enough, man. Let's quit while we're ahead. Ooh, that looked a bit aggressive, to be honest, but okay. I feel like I'm cooking it. Leave it in the shop window tomorrow? That's not a terrible idea. Alright, let's just see what that's done. That's still kind of molten. I tell you what I'm going to do. I have my UV curing box for my resin 3D printer. And what I can do is I can do some very elaborate balancing to allow that to shine on it. I've got to like bypass the safety sensor on it and stuff like that. I'm not going to bother setting that up right now, but that would allow me to get some UV light onto it, which will cure it properly. So yeah. So yes, I will stick it in there just to cure that properly. But you get the idea. Once that's cured, that will go mostly solid, and then a slight brush on that wire won't catch it and break it. Either way, the battle is fought and the war is won. I'm wrapping up. We're done here. It's 3.5 hours. I'm going home. I'm going to get a celebratory takeaway, probably. That's it. My brain is mush. But it works. We did it. Right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and thanks for the moral support. This has been a hell of a stream. Was not expecting this, but we got there. Thank you for all the super chats, folks. I really appreciate you. Like, really. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll get a UV lamp from Amazon for like £10. You know, it might be worth just ordering one of those now, having it show up at the start of the next week, and then just zap it there. Actually, I'm going to do that. So, yeah. A feel-good stream. Nice one. Much appreciated. Thanks, Mike, for sending it in. It was good content, so I appreciate that. And thanks, everyone, for helping out as well. Lead Farmer, thanks for your support, and thanks for finding the schematic. We would not have had our hope without the board view. So, yeah. And also, yeah, Mike, are you're streaming tonight, I assume. If you guys want to see Mike tinkering with some stuff, he'll be unboxing and reviewing and tinkering with some stuff. So definitely check him out. And yeah, I'll be back. We'll be back soon with something else. I'm going to take a Saturday off at some point this month because I want to do. I've got a place to be on a Friday night that, which means I want to get a late night. I don't know when that'll be. So either next Saturday or the Saturday after, I won't be around. But yeah, videos in the works. I've got some videos in the works for cool stuff. Thanks to Bad Caps and Pianov. Excellent. All right. Yeah. Shout out to Pianov as always. I saw them in chat earlier on. Legend of the repair industry. Much appreciated. Right. Thank you, everyone. I'm out of here. See you next time with something else. I'm going to hit stop streaming now. If I can find YouTube Studio. There we go. Right. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Bye.